Greetings, everyone. Your boy Marvin 4 here with another Great American Survival, and today we're doing a review of the drag and stand assist strap from Rogue Fishing Company. Pretty cool. I like it. It makes it really easy to manage, and this is a new canoe Flint, not a light boat. Stick with us. I'll tell you all about it.
This video is intended for all ages.
Alright, so as I was telling you, this is a really cool drag assist, stand assist strap. Very nicely done, just under 32 inches and about 5 inches across from the width of the handle. I really like it. It's very easy to use. As you'll see here in a minute, I will take you outside and I will attach it to my kayak. I wanted one that was going to be quick, easy, and have lots of function. Be able to do what I need it to do. I was kind of shocked that it doesn't float. The way it's made and the handle's really solid, I would have figured they would put something in there that would make it float. And for my new canoe, which is what I bought it to replace, the one I broke, which was one I had made. If you ever saw that video, there is a video in the link down below. That is how to make one from scratch, just using some paracord and a plunger handle from the dollar store. This one right here cost me about 15 bucks. I bought 2 of them for 30, and actually I bought that and a tether, all of it for just under $50. So really like these. They're really well done. They really remind me of the Jeep grab handles. Really well done. I like it. Definitely has its purpose and definitely well made. The only thing I don't like about it is it's definitely not long enough. I would have liked it to have been at least 6-8 inches longer, but this right here is good. It works great, but honestly, it's just a little too short for me. So Rogue, if you're listening, make it longer. Or give them the option of making it longer, you know, because this thing works great. It's got a great feel, easy to manipulate, easy to pull and drag your kayak. And I'll show you here in a little bit. I was using my new canoe Flint, which is what it's for, and that's not a light boat. So if you're dragging it without it being on a cart, it's going to be heavy. So very cool. As you see, very nicely done. 1-inch nylon strap. Got good sewing. So, you know, would have liked to have seen a little more, honestly. You know, this is kind of bare basic. My hammock straps have more stitching than this, but it looks good and it works. So far, they are not designed for you to need a carabiner, but being it's too short for my boat, I added a carabiner, and it allows me to, as I'll show you here in a minute, it allows me to do its job. I wish it, like I said, wish it was longer. Other than that, this thing's awesome. Now what I want is I want mine to be right there. I want it to hang off the dash of my boat, which allows me to, with one hand, like I have here, I have my camera with one hand, and I'm going to grab it with my non-dominant hand, my left hand. But whether you have your camera in one hand, or in this case I have a camera, but if you had your fishing rod in your other hand, it makes it that easy to just stand up. Boom, you're up. Just like that. Boom, sit back down. The reason I had to get one of these is, like I said, I had one I had made, and I don't know, it was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I was out on the lake, grabbed it, went to stand up to get out of my boat. So I was in shallow water, which meant it really hurt. I stood up, pulled on the strap, and when I stood up, I got up about a third of the way, and the strap broke, which was just 550 paracord. It broke. In the water I went. I wish I had been running a GoPro. That would have been classic, just because I ate it. I mean, I went over, and literally I was only in about 2 foot of water, so when I hit ground. I didn't hit water, you know, and it was just awful. So I had to upgrade. My other one was fine. It worked great, but this, the only thing, like I said before, is the only thing I don't like about it is I wish it was about 6 inches longer, personally. Mine, without my carabiner on the front, it would not be long enough for me to do what I want, because it wouldn't hang over this. It would be up here and it'd want to just fall backwards. I want it at least in front of my dash, and my dash is all the way forward. So if I moved it back at all, it's not going to work. Now I could put some type of mighty mount, like one of the eye sockets, you know, the little universal mounts right there, and just loop it over that. But most of the time when I have those mounts, I have something in those mounts. I don't just have empty ones. So this right here, I wanted it long enough to where it just hung over. And so far, that works pretty well. Now, I will say that, like I said, for the cost is about $15. The ones on Amazon are about that same price. I'm not going to say they're better or they're worse because I've never used any of them. But the ones I've used on other boats that came with like my Jackson, like I said, or other kayaks, you know, this right here is really well made. Really nice, heavy duty nylon. I like the fact that they put their logo on it. Their logo is inside the handle, and it's just well done, really nice. So if you're looking for a grab assist, a drag handle, grab assist handle for your kayak, this just might be the one for you. And always, you can always add an extension, take a section of cord, take a section of nylon strap like that, and just cut it down. Do the old nylon loop with the strap and extend it as far as you need. But the handle itself, really well done. I was kind of disappointed that it didn't float. That would be rogue fishing. If you're listening, make it float. Make that tube inside of it hollow, fill it with some type of foam, make it float. I want to be able to, if I dump my boat, I want to be able to find that handle in the water, especially if it's hanging off the front of my boat, you know? So, personal experience. All right, so as you see, this is a very functional grab handle. This thing works really well as a drag handle and as a stand assist strap. I really like it. Like I said, it's a lot like if you've ever owned a Jeep Wrangler or any type of Jeep or ORV. It's a lot like the, you know, panic handles, the little, you know, get in the Jeep, you know, handles that they have. Very cool. I like the way they did it. I do, like I said, I wish it was about 6 to 8 inches longer, but it works great. I do wish it floated also, but this right here will allow you to not just use it as the drag strap and the sand assist strap. It'll allow you to unhook it and with a carabiner attach it to one of your grab handles. Now, when you're out in a boat like this, this is a New Canoe Flint. This is a big wide boat and it weighs almost 80 pounds. I mean, it's a heavy boat. And to be able to get this thing back upright when it flips, which one, I haven't flipped it yet. I've fallen out of it, but I haven't flipped it. So if it flips, you want to be able to get it back upright and get back in the boat, especially if you're talking cold weather. Seconds to a minute and tragedy can happen. Hypothermia does happen in cold water, but this right here works great for that. I've done it with many, many others. This one right here has held up to my weight and all my distribution. It's nice, but what I was referring to to get back in before I forget, because this is a big safety thing, because a lot of people don't realize when you're out on the water that safety is a huge factor, especially if people think kayaking is just out on the water, we're just paddling around. Kayaking's dangerous. People drown doing this every year. Being able to get in your boat, so make sure you're wearing your personal flotation device, whether it's an auto inflate or just a manual, one that's meant for fishing or whatever kind of kayaking activity you're doing, make sure it works for that. What it means is some life jackets are cut lower, so when you're sitting in a seat, it's not going to bunch up, and other ones are longer, like for water sports, water skiing, things like that. Those don't work really well for kayaking, but they'll work in a pinch. But what you want to make sure is, with people having physical limitations that we all have, when you're in your boat, if you can't get back in your boat in the water, you probably shouldn't be out there. Being able to take something like this and rig it to where you're just going to be able to unhook it, as I'll show you here. I just want to be able to unhook it really quickly, take it over, hook it to my side handle right here, stretch it across that side of the boat. What that's going to allow me to do is if I can't, I can hang it off that side, whatever side I'm on, more importantly. Hang it through there and hang it down. And all you're wanting to do is hang this down enough to be able to put your foot in like a stirrup and step up and get yourself back in your boat. Now, it doesn't take much to get that little, just get your chest and your shoulders over the side of this boat and into the boat. That's important. That's what we want. We want you to be able to do that so you can take a day on the water and it not end in tragedy. So Hope you guys find this video helpful. Go over and check out Rogue Fishing Company. They've got some great products. We'll be reviewing some other ones in the future. And guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We couldn't do this without you. We just hit the 4,000 subscriber mark, and we want to thank all of you. It's been great. We hope you are enjoying our videos. If you have anything you want to see particular, comment down below. Reach out to us or on social media. We're on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you're in the Georgia area and want to hit the water with us, comment down below. Get in touch with us. We'd love to see you sometime this year. Next year, whenever you're in town, we will be headed to Mobile, Alabama, here in the end of June. So if you're in that area and you'd like to get together with us, comment down below. And guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys have a great week. Remember to go check us out on Facebook and on Instagram. And above all, get out there this week. Spend some time. Make sure you take time to enjoy yourself. Enjoy nature. Be prepared and stay safe. God bless, guys. We'll see you soon.